Hello, my beautiful lovelies. It is a very big day today. So many things happening. This is video one of an all-day event, the Vibe-a-thon. We're going to have so much fun today talking about mindset tips and secrets and ninja hacks and sharing stories about all of my favorite things pertaining to mindset. Yay! Welcome, Julie. So those of you who are going to be watching live or catching the replay, if we have not met yet, I am Tonya Rineer. I am a mindset maven and I help women solve all their problems and issues. Now, that's a bold statement, but there is a reason I feel confident making it, because I teach women how to understand what's going on in that beautiful brain of theirs. So if you, my friend, are having any kind of problems, struggles, issues, I can confidently say by helping you understand the way your mindset works, I can help you solve all of your problems and issues. It is that simple, because every single problem that exists in your life is a thought problem. So when we learn the map, the roadmap, I like literally want to teach you that, give you the map on how your brain patterns work and how they cause you to feel, and the way that feelings propel you into action or non-action, and what that means in terms of the results you're getting in your life. You will understand how beliefs are formed and why these beliefs are keeping you stuck where you're at, or how these beliefs are propelling you into a brighter, better future and helping you create the life you want. So we all see it all the time. There are people in this world who are insanely successful. Now, I want you to think of a couple of them. Clearly, celebrities are going to come to mind, right? People like Jim Carrey, Kevin Hart, Oprah, Tim Allen. Just, these are the ones that popped up in my head, but I want you to think of some that you know. Celebrities that are successful where you know a little bit of their backstory. Celebrities that have overcome insanely difficult circumstances and arrived at stardom. Are they different? Are they special? Do they have something that you and I don't? Maybe. And if the answer is yes, the only difference between them and the people who are not achieving their dreams and goals and reaching crazy levels of success in life is their mindset. That is it. They had drive, persistence, determination. Hello, Julie. They decided at some point in their life that they were going to think their way into feeling what they needed to feel so that they could take action toward their goals and get the results they wanted. And that is the power of mindset mapping. It's understanding where you are now. What does that look like? What are your current circumstances? This is your starting point. And what are you thinking about your current situation? And how is that making you feel? And from that place of feeling, is that motivating you to take action or not? Because whether you're taking action towards your goal or not, which means you're moving away from it, that is determining the results you're getting. So the only way to get there is to understand where you are now and then map out what it's going to look like, along the way. So let's take, good morning, Christine. Let's take, just your goals. I want you to think right now, what is your goal? And we can map it out right now if you want. If you want to pop it in the comments, I'm happy to use you as an example, or we can pull some random examples, out of my own hat. But what is your number one goal right now? We're going into a new year, 2019, and everyone is in goal mode, or at least prep mode, where you're thinking about, okay, this is my chance to start over again. This is my chance to make next year the best year ever. You probably have some personal goals, some career or professional goals. What are those for you? Is it to make more money? Is it to start a business? Is it to get a raise, to get a promotion? Is it to lose weight, to spend more time with your kids, to, take the month of July off? Like, what are you looking to do? And regardless of what that goal is, right, it's going to take decision and it's going to take effort, because I'm willing to bet that I know you better than you think. And I am willing to bet that you have set this goal for yourself before. Jeff Suey, hello, my friend. Long time no see. I'm willing to bet that you've set this goal for yourself before and something has gotten in the way. And what always gets in the way for you is the way that you feel. So you start to feel defeated. You start to lose that sense of motivation. You start to doubt yourself or fear what's going to happen. Maybe somewhere along the way, you're fearing sacrifice, or you're worried about disappointing somebody, letting somebody down. You're feeling overwhelmed, right? Those feelings are easy to detect. That's the first thing that we usually notice, because that's kind of overwhelming us. Those feelings take over. And those feelings are what cause us to stop moving forward and taking action. They cause us to behave in a certain way. And they cause us to either get great results, right? If those feelings are positive and confident and motivating, or they cause us to tucker out and stop trying, to change course, change direction, and stay playing in our safety zone. Well, here's the key, guys. You have to be able to know what is causing those feelings. And it's always your thoughts. You cannot have a feeling without first having a thought. Brain science, that is what happens. So yes, you can have a reaction, like a physical response, that happens unconsciously, and it's a normal reaction. When you touch a hot stove, you don't really have time to think, oh, this is hot, right? Or somebody is chasing you and you don't have time to think about it. Like, you're just like, oh gosh, run. The fight or flight response will kick in as a reactionary measure in dire situations. But when we're talking about these things, emotional responses, they always start with a thought. So by understanding this concept and this mapping process, you can identify, all right, where is it that I want to be? Where do I want to go? Okay, that's your goal. Julie says to be a dream manager for a local corporation while moving forward, or moving a life skills program forward with a group of corporate partners. Okay, so then Julie, in this case, we're going to just say more, I'm going to generalize this so that it makes sense, and everyone can kind of relate, but follow along with me here. So you basically, I'm going to generalize this and say, you want a promotion or you want to launch a program. Okay. So, you maybe you want a promotion to step up, climb that corporate ladder a little bit. You want to do something new and different that hasn't been done before. And that is a really, really scary thing, right? So when we are sitting alone at our desk, planning out our goals, it's easy to go, yeah, I'm going to do all these things. I want to change the world. I want a promotion. I want to, start a business. I want to launch a program. And the excitement and adrenaline of this moment of planning feels amazing. And in that moment, we're tapping in to the feeling that we desire. We want this goal for a reason. It's because we want to feel a certain way. What is that? What feeling are you hoping that this goal is going to create for you? And when you understand what that is, you then can say, okay, this is the goal. Like, the real goal is the feeling. And the key is to maintain that feeling. You tap into it a little bit while you're doing that planning process, right? So you understand, hey, this is what it is. This is what I want to continue to feel. Now, we're going to back it up and reverse engineer a little bit more. What thoughts do you need to continue to think? What beliefs do you need to have in order to maintain that feeling? So that feeling of excitement, that feeling of motivation, there's probably a little bit of confidence there. You wouldn't create and plan that goal if you didn't feel confident in that moment that you were able to execute this, right? So how do you maintain those feelings of confidence and control and motivation and excitement and passion? You think thoughts that create them. Because what happens, you guys, when those thoughts turn away from, I am amazing, I am capable, I am skilled, I am enough, I am the right person to launch this program, I'm the right person for this task, I am credible, I can help people, I can make a difference, right? These are all very positive thoughts that are going to help to sustain those feelings within us. But what happens when a trigger event happens down the line and somebody gives you negative feedback, or something happens to where you start to doubt yourself and you start to have that negative dialogue in your head that says, but what if? What if I can't? What if they don't like it? What if I embarrass myself? What if I fail? What if nobody buys it? What if nobody, hops on board? What if nobody is, on, the same wavelength as me and agrees with this? What if I do it and I make a fool out of myself in front of all my peers? And all that negative self-talk starts coming into play. And then when that starts, your brain goes into overdrive looking for proof of all the reasons why this is not a good idea. Remember that time when you failed in 7th grade, when you gave that presentation and you forgot your name in front of the whole class? That's probably going to happen again. You got to stand up and give presentations and you're not good at that. And that negative self-talk will start, and those thoughts will completely derail your progress. Because thoughts create feelings. And those negative thoughts start to create feelings of doubt and fear and worry and anxiety. And those feelings are the very feelings that stop you from taking action. They create procrastination. They create sabotage. And they do stop you from achieving what it is that you want. They stop you from getting the results you desire. So mindset mapping is simply a matter of recognizing this chain reaction of events that's happening unconsciously most of the time and choosing very intentionally a different path. It's about recognizing where you are now, where you want to go, and what thoughts, feelings, and actions need to happen to get you from where you are to where you want to be. And you guys, that is what the entire Vibe Tribe program is about. We're going to be talking about this all day today. Every hour on the hour, I'm going live, and we're going to be talking about things like, setting boundaries and how this whole process affects our ability to recognize and enforce boundaries in our lives, both personal and professional. It stops us from being assertive, from owning our truth, from even recognizing what it is that's true for us. We're going to talk about goal setting, money mindset, energy blocks, and how to protect your own energy, emotions. This is huge, huge. All the feels, good and bad. We're talking about emotions today, productivity, blocks and self-sabotage and why we do what we do, motivation, self-discipline, and we are going to end this Vibe-a-thon with a Q&A so you guys can ask me anything. So all day long, as you come up with questions, of course, leave them in the comments here, but you can also save them, and we will do a live Q&A and coaching call tonight at 8 Eastern, where we are going to dive in and answer all questions about the Vibe Tribe experience so you know what you can expect if you choose to come on with me. And by the way, you guys, the cart closes today, and this is your last opportunity to get in at a founder's price. It will go on sale again. I will give you an opportunity to come into it again. I'm not sure when, but it will never be this price again. So if this is something you're considering, I would definitely, think of any questions that you might have and ask me tonight or sometime today so that I can help you make a confident decision. So again, we're talking about all these wonderful topics today, and it all comes back to this. It all comes back with understanding fully and completely what you're thinking. It's self-awareness around your mental chatter. What thoughts are contributing to the way that you feel, and how is that affecting your ability to take action? Or how is it stopping you from taking action? And what does that mean for the results that you are getting? And I want to help you change the mental patterns because these are ruts. If you guys have read my book, Mindset Switch, if you haven't, go to Amazon and get it. It's really good. And I explain this very, very well in terms of our brain patterns. We have been doing the same thing over and over and over for so long, which is why we continue to keep getting the same types of results, right? And if we want new results, we have to change the formula. If we keep making the same turns, every time you leave the house, you make the same turns at exactly the same spot, you're going to keep ending up in the same destination, right? That's your map. The GPS, it's taking you to the same place, and it's got you taking the same route all the time. You want to get to a new destination, you've got to change the direction. You've got to change something about the way that you're traveling there. Make one different turn. And it only takes small baby steps. It could take 10 minutes a day. And when you have the tools and you really understand what's happening, this is something that you can apply to every area of your life, both career and professional, whether you're wanting to start a business, grow a business, make a ton of money, climb the corporate ladder, or your personal life. This will fix your relationships at home. It'll make you a better role model for your children. It will help you to, achieve the discipline that you need to stay on that workout program or lose weight or, whatever it is that you want to do. This is huge, huge work. And my hope and in my heart is that you join me, you learn this work, and then you pay it forward and you teach it to somebody else. I work with a lot of doctors and nurses and teachers, as well as entrepreneurs in service-based businesses. And why I love working with all of them is because it's not just you're doing this for. You guys have big hearts, and you're working with other people all of the time, which means your vibe affects their energy levels. And when you understand how to raise your vibe and keep it up, you can pass that information along, and you can be the role model for other people, and you can start to teach them the same principles and concepts that you're learning, and collectively you're raising the energy and vibe levels of the world. How beautiful and amazing is that? So, I want teachers to teach this to their students. I want doctors and nurses to be able to lift the vibe and create a mindset shift in their patients. Can you imagine? Your success rate for health and sending people home healthy and happy would tremendously go up, right? In service-based businesses, you guys all deal with mindset. So not only your own, but the mindset of your clients. So when you master these principles and you understand what's happening inside your own head, you can pay it forward and teach other people too. So that is my ultimate goal with this program, is to teach you this so that you can pay it forward. So let me know what questions you have. Join me all day long. We're going live every hour on the hour with a new topic and discussion. We're wrapping at 8 o'clock with a Q&A. So try to pop in and join me if you can live. I would love to see your beautiful face. Hello, Patricia. And I would love to answer any questions you have. So I will see you guys back here at noon Eastern. Bye.